Come on, baby. Make sure. Come on, Nazo. Come on.
That's not Nazo. Just be the player. For me, it you first up there. Come on, Lucia. Oh my God. Guys, yes.
like it. Make sure. Make sure. Yes, come on. Come on, man.
Caesar. Your break. Your break.
Let's go, young man.
Struggling with the network.
Yes, come on. Thank you. Yes, make a plan. Make a plan. I would say. Come on, Scorpio. Okay, come on, Scorpion. Come on, Scorpion. Come on, man. Business time, like. Yes, I do. Business time, like. Come on, man. Come on, do.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Make sure.
Come on, Wazoo.
Come on, business time, like. Come on, man. Yes, Scorpion. Come on, man. Come on, everything is okay, like. Believe, like.
Come on, Azo.
Yes, Scorpion, come on, man. Come on. Wow, it's okay.
Hey, come on, Azo. Come on, make sure.
Believe, like. Nice one, Scorpion.
Nice, Scorpion. Nice.
Come on, man. Yes, like.
Let's go, Scorpion.
What a show, Kaza. What a show.
Time was away.
We are the 2 games in 1 second.
Yeah.
Not a big second.
Come on, sit down. Make sure. Come on, sit down. Come on, sit down. No more chance of trouble. Come on. Come on, boys. Make sure. Okay, make a plan. Come on now. The minute go, they make sure I end. Let me sit down.
Break is at what?
It's your break. Oh, nice one, nice
A very good afternoon, ladies. First edition of Truly African Countries. It is the continuation of the teams event that is having 13 teams, including 3 ladies teams and 10 men's teams, I think from about 10 African countries. No, from about 7 African countries. I want to beg your pardon. Those include these 2. But for ultimate pool, it doesn't necessarily have to be official national teams. It can be clubs, it can be national teams, as well as the comprise teams. Now this match is between the Ugandan national team, dubbed the Cranes, taking on Tanzania's arguably biggest club today. It is called CUEMASTERS. It does have the might of players from Tanzania and from Zambia. This is the second match in the group stages. They'll have to play, all of these teams have to play 12 matches, because the title shall be won by the team that comes on top of the table after 12 rounds of play. 15 frames have been played in this match. The Ugandan team, the Cranes, they do live by 10 frames to 5 against Tanzania's CUEMASTERS. As a matter of lineup, the CUEMASTERS have Tanzania's Saif Hamad, Zambia's Kelvin Mkandu, Royd Kabwe of Zambia as well, Moses Mofia, another Zambian, and Stanford Given Ginte, a Malawian. The Ugandans have Ian Kazibwe, Joseph Kasozi, Caesar Chanega, Hazard Lokoma, and Ibrahim Kayanja. As a matter of substance, there is Simon Lubulwa, there is Rashid Wagaba, as well as the rest is 13 because it is best of 25. I am streaming 2 matches at the same time. The team A are taking on Uganda's team B, and by the way, Uganda's team B are the Uganda's national ladies team. On another table where I've not been watching, Kelvin Mkandu has pulled a frame back, so it is 6 frames to 10. The Ugandans still in the lead. Remember, they are playing ultimate rules, like you have just seen Moses Mofia play against Ibra. That was a tactical foul. However, not a standard foul. Ibra cannot have the cue ball in his hand. He has to play the cue ball in its position. Break and Finish Live Facebook does have the match between Uganda's B team, who are the ladies, 4 frames to 5 down, against Kenya's A team, which is actually Mchana, the Mchana Knights. Yes, I think it is the Mchana Knights. 6-10, Moses Mofia trying to pull back for the CUEMASTERS against Ibra Sejemba for the Cranes. Now you may interest yourself in watching another frame. I'll be trying to give you 360-degree coverage of the match Now that frame is between Hazard, and I think he must be taking on Kelvin. Then at the far end, you can watch two frames at the same time. There's another frame between the Ugandan Caesar and the Tanzanian Akida. The Zambian Mafia trying to make a clearance, which will be a second frame won by the Zambians, sorry, by the Tanzanian team CUEMASTERS. That will be in quick succession. So more likely than not, with the experience of Moses Mafia, that should be a frame he will be finishing. If he does, pretty much match on. Most likely than not, this one will be Moses Mafia, who spent the better part of this ongoing year in Uganda. He has been around East Africa, spending a good number of months in Uganda, playing comp in and comp out, also playing in the Ugandan Pro League with the team that is Upper Volta, then playing in Kenya later in the year. Now he's playing in Tanzania with CUEMASTERS, a year that has not been exactly so good, exactly after losing his lovely mother. But here he is winning his frame against Ibra, who does congratulate him. Now it is 7 frames for CUEMASTERs and 10 frames for the Cranes, as the Ugandan national team are nicknamed. This is Hazard taking on perhaps Kelvin. The table where Moses Mafia has just left after defeating Ibra is going to be having a frame between Ibrahim Kayanja and Royd Kabwe. Five on Break and Finish Live Facebook between Uganda's B team, the ladies, against the Mchana Knights from Kenya. They are men, by the way. You could also see the extreme background, the Ugandan Caesar taking on the Tanzanian Akida. I first saw Akida in 2014 at the All Africa Pool Championships in Dar es Salaam, all the way back. If Hazard wins this frame, he will have won it by break and finish. 7 frames to 10, 7 for CUEMASTERs and 10 for the Ugandan Cranes. That is Kelvin, who has been one of the best players, not just in Zambia, not just in Tanzania, but also on the entire African continent for the last 1, 2, 3 years. He will be now a favorite to win the ongoing frame. Maybe his undoing could be the yellow ball that is so close to the center pocket on the left, also so close to the cushion. It could, however, be potted of the red at the bottom end of the table. And he seems to be manipulating cue ball to perfect just that. There could be easily 6 matches happening on 18 tables at the arena here at Ibundu Lodge. I know that a frame like this one, even the one in the background, those are the ones that you'd like to see one of amongst those players that entertain the continent year in and year out. Kelvin, an overwhelming favorite to win the ongoing frame. If he does, he will have cut the difference between the Tanzanian CUEMASTERs and the Ugandan Cranes to just 2 frames, and yet they were leading by 5 frames. Oops, I didn't see that miss coming, perhaps because of Kelvin's intention not to lose cue ball for red for the last yellow, which he wanted to put to the corner pocket bottom left. It's perhaps extreme left. Hazard is snookered. Perhaps self-snookered. And on another table, Royd is winning against Ibrahim Kayanja with one visit of the table. It is now 8 frames to 10, and it will come to 9 frames to 10 if Kelvin can do exactly as his friend, club and international teammate Royd has just done. Hazard doing one of those Hazard things, trying to find red off 3 cushions. 1, 2. He does find the red. He doesn't pot it, however. So it is 6 frames to 10. The Ugandan still is 6 frames. We had lost the network momentarily. During that network glitch, the Ugandan Caesar defeated the Tanzanian Akida, taking it to 11, with the Ugandans now needing to win 2. The Tanzanians can afford to lose it's actually 9-11, most especially after that victory for Kelvin over Ibra Kayanja. Now Kayanja's namesake, Sejemba, is having his turn, trying to right the wrongs that have been done by his namesake. There's another frame that is starting between Joseph Kasozi on the extreme table, the Ugandan. He's perhaps taking on Royd. Ibra. I want to beg your pardon. Ibra is taking on Ginte. If Ibra wins this frame, that will be the very first time that he would have defeated Ginte in any match of any kind. There's another between Kelvin and Caesar. The moment this one is done, then we shall clearly be flipping the camera. Of course, everybody wants to see Kelvin versus Caesar. What can Ibra do? It's becoming very crucial here, and yes, very critical. Very important for both CUEMASTERS, especially if Ibra is to lose his pattern, and for the Ugandans, if Ibra is to find his attacking pattern correct. Here is a maximum of 40 seconds allocated per shot. No player on all of the tables in both of the teams does need that. A 12 frame has been won by Joseph Kasozi. If Ibra wins this ongoing frame, it will be the winning frame for the Ugandans. That's what makes it a very critical frame. He normally is positioned to play the last frame of the match for his club. For his clubs, he has been playing 4 in Uganda for the last 4 years and winning league titles for all of them. Same responsibility he does hold most of the time for the national team. If he clears, then that will be not just a frame 1, but also a match 1. This one is a shot perhaps being played with backspin. Maybe play the cue into the black. He plays very slow, very cautious, but very importantly, very effective. The role of this black, perhaps to the center pocket on the right, will be Uganda's second victory out of 2, and there goes the victory. Completion of the rest of the frames for the Ugandans will be a formality. Improve the goal difference, improve their position on the table, courtesy of frames 1 in relation to their opponents. Now we can watch Kelvin versus Caesar. I can confirm to you that the Ugandans have defeated one of the toughest teams in the competition already. It is 13 frames to 9 after 22 frames played. We are watching 3 more frames, including that one between Caesar and Kelvin. There is this one between Ibrahim Kayanja and Moses Mofia. Then there is this one between Royd Kabwe and I think he's taking on Hazard. But first, let us see what the consequence of Caesar versus Kelvin will have on the rest of this match. It is very critical for the teams that seem, at least on paper, the strongest. The results between themselves can really mean to be critical. Those include the CUEMASTERS, the South African teams, the Ugandans. Don't forget the Kenyans. They are so good at the team event, most especially the Knights. However, the Ugandan ladies the Ugandan ladies are fighting with the Kenyan team. That is the Mchana Knights, 7 frames to 6 only. The ladies are the Ugandan B team in the competition. Someone on Facebook is asking if Yakub Sheikh is participating. The answer is yes, he is. Here comes Kelvin. He can only fight for his pride, of course, as one of the bigger boys on the African continent. Try and prove exactly why CUEMASTERS did acquire him from his former team, that is Eagles from Zambia. Try to pull one back on Caesar in what is already a losing effort for CUEMASTERS as a team. The next session will be about 1 hour after the end of the current, and that shot is some kind of summary for the performance, about the performance of the CUEMASTERS team so far. Every time they've come near to winning a frame, near has been quite far. They seem to have Zambia's Chileshe Mobanga as the potential substitute, waiting for an opportunity. The Ugandans have even more depth. Simon Lovula, Rashid Wagaba, and Ian Kazibwe as potential substitutes. Now this is the news. The Ugandan national female team, the Shipul Cranes, are leading by 8 frames to 6 against Kenya's Mchana Knights, the men. It is ladies leading by 8 frames to 6. That match is live on Break and Finish Live Facebook. On the Facebook stream, it is now the She Cranes 9 and the Mchana Knights 6. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. What I'm believing surely is that Caesar is playing one of the best shots that we are watching in this Ultimate Pool Championship so far. And it's another kind of brief description of what this match has been for both the Ugandans and their CUEMASTERS rivals. Here comes the best of them all, Ugandans, now managing white perfectly well for him to put black to the center pocket at the top in what is one of the best one.
What happens next? Just what happens next? Just go to another game. We'll first rest.
No, they're going to announce.
Come on. Come on, Muslim.
Wakuba Damusina.
Shot. Good. I like it.
So guys, I believe that you have watched this match, which I've tried to the best of my ability to present it to you with the network as good can be. I've been swiping internet service providers between Wi-Fi, Vodacom and MTN, and quality. Sometimes it has been slightly off. Enjoy the rest of the match. And from a Tanzanian perspective, next time better. Also from the Zambian perspective, where the players of CUEMASTERS to come, next time better the Ugandans. It is already congratulations, at least for this match. They will be one of the teams at the top of the table, at least for the start, because yes, they have won irrespective of what happens in this frame. It has ended, this match has ended into a Ugandan victory. Enjoy the rest of the match as the formality.
Come on now, come
I'll be showing you the mode in the Ugandan camp. Thereafter, I'll be flipping the camera to the match between the Ugandan ladies, the She Cranes, and the Kenyan Mchana Knights.
Nice one, like.
plate.
In this match, dear viewers, the Ugandan national ladies team, the Shikrins, are leading. Yes, surprisingly so, leading by 7 frames to 10 against Kenya's Mchana Knights, racing to 13 and competing for points. Now, this is the format of play. For those of you that have not been watching the ladies in this competition so far, it does have actually 2 Namibians in the female category did register for the competition, as well as the Ugandans. The decision for Ultimate Pool Africa was to have the Kenyan teams pitted against the men's team playing in the same group. The competition for the team event shall be won by the team that accumulates the highest number of points in the competition. As for the ladies, whichever ladies team that comes on top of the rest of them shall be winner of the ladies category. With such a kind of performance, the Ugandan ladies will be overwhelming favorites, and with due respect to the Namibians, to win the ladies event, which if they do win will be perhaps a 5th consecutive female competition that they will be winning continentally. They lead by 7 frames to 10, which if they do win, I'm speaking of the match, it will be one of the biggest victories over the existence of the Uganda national ladies team that steps back all the way to 2012. The frame that you are watching right in front of you does have Collins Toy City of the Chana Knights taking on the Ugandan female captain Amina Faith Nganda. There is also, looks like BK, it's called David Nibothi in the background, winning a frame against the Ugandan Rita Nimusima, and I think it's now 8 frames to 10. The singles event doesn't start today, also doesn't start tomorrow. She'll be starting on Wednesday. In the singles event, it is single elimination, a race to 7. In this match, if you want 360 coverage of the camera that is overhead and having sight of all the 3 tables, it is on the Facebook stream, Break and Finish, live at the same time. Also live at the same time is this lady trying to do the unthinkable against this gentleman. Very disciplined, also very talented. He has been a very good servant of African pool, especially from a Kenyan perspective. Collins Toy City taking on Amina Faith Nganda. You can probably watch the match as well between Rukia Naiga and Henry Mwangi. Yes, if you have not liked the video already, please kindly do like the video. But if in some kind of way they can win this match, they will be still overwhelming favorites for the ladies' victory. Look at one of them, Rukia Nega, potting black. Yet again, against Henry Mwangi, who is one of the veteran legendary players of Kenyan pool, a long-time seed one of the country, being taken down by one of Uganda's most highly fancied female players. It is 11 frames for the Ugandan ladies and 9 for the Mchana Knights from Kenya. And this is Colin Stowey doing. It is a race to 13. I believe that you're now good. Should be 11 frames to 10. After this frame, I'll be flipping the scoreboard to somewhere where I'll be having the camera to somewhere where you can see the scoreboard there. But first, you will. It has been 20 frames between Rashida, the Ugandan, playing the yellows here, and Kenya's Kevin Yegon here. And the score is 11-9 there, and Rashida is here. Friends like these, she normally does play them to completion by potting the black. In terms of ladies, the Kenyan men are taking on a world-class team. I don't like to mean to praise the Ugandan teams simply because I come from Uganda, but I always mean it that Ugandan females are world-class. You don't take on what is pretty much some kind of a national men's team and your ladies, and in the last stages of the game you are leading. They need to win 2 out of 5, and one of the 2 could very easily be this one. Maybe not very easily, but yes, very possible that it could be. Now, how good can the cue ball be played any better than that? A world-class finish from a world-class player. The Shikrans 12 and the Mchana Knights 9. They need to win 1, and that one could be this or this. Between Amina and BK, there is this. Between Rita and Fahad. That was so close. Fahad Osman of Kenya will be making sure, because for them to win the match, they must win all of the remaining frames, 4 of them in number. Another frame is starting between Anka Sheila and Colin Stowey. The shot by Fahad, in my opinion, hasn't been good enough. He wanted to displace the red from the pocket completely. He has left it in a place where Rita could put it with some kind of ease. The frames on table are Fahad versus Rita, Colin Stowey City versus Anka Sheila, Amina Faith Nganda versus David Mbudi BK. For the Ugandans, as long as they win one more frame, the rest will be a formality. When the internet glitches, please accept my apologies. When it does, I try my best to make sure that it comes back to order, and maybe in the next 1 to 3 seconds, like you can see, it is fully back in order. Fahad must win this. Colin Stowey must win this against Anka Sheila, and even when that does happen, David Mbike with him must win against Amina Faith Nganda. If all of them do, then we shall have a decider. I think it's between Rukia and Henry Mwangi. I think so. We may now have to watch a little bit of Fahad Osman winning against Rita Nimsima. Most likely he will. He has lost a little bit of his cue ball when he puts the yellow that is closest to cue ball to the corner pocket bottom of the screen. Cue ball naturally he needs a little bit of English on the cue ball. He has tried his best at least.
That's not good. Take your time.
If Rita can finish this frame, the Ugandan ladies will bask in celebration. It will be the first time in a very long history that they are defeating a team this strong and a team of men. It could be as close as one of Uganda's legendary female sensations sporting one more black, perhaps to the center pocket, as long as she can calm herself down. All of the experience with which she has been a member of the national team from the year that was 2014 up to present date. This is Rita versus Henry for the black, and for the victory it is. They'll be celebrating, they'll be watching the rest of the match without even caring so much. The teammates will be congratulating her. For the Mchana team, it will be back to the drawing board. You especially don't get defeated by a ladies team and not believe that you still have a lot of work to do, and with due respect. And you're listening from someone that loves Mchana, pretty much a member of Mchana. And yes, by the way, I'm a member of Mchana, the coordinator for Mchana activities in Uganda. I have to say that I don't believe my eyes. I don't even know if they played again that the ladies would win. But for now, yes, the ladies have won. This is Anchor off the cushion, finds the red, but doesn't pot. Roderick, you're asking why the ladies played alongside men. Now let me explain to you again. It is 3 to 4. I'm yet to ascertain. I think it is 2 Namibian teams, and then the team from Uganda and one other ladies team was origin. I am forgetting that registered for the competition. So the organizers decided that the ladies shall compete. We shall have one league, just one league of all the teams to determine the men's team winner. However, the ladies can be involved in the same competition first of all. So the fact that they get to have enough competition with more and more teams, but they can also stand a chance of winning the overall event. The ladies, if they win the competition, however, there will still be a ladies winner. That is the team that will be highest on the league log of the female teams. With this victory, I can ascertain to you that it is highly likely it will be the Ugandans. You will get to see them against fellow ladies though, especially the Namibians, when that does come to happen. Collins Sway misses, and Uganda's national female champion, Anka Sheila, is more than ready to pounce. Here she is. She has Kenyan blood in her and has just missed the opportunity to take down a player from a country of the birth of her dad. Now we have a pure Kenyan here who has been a pure representation of the Kenyan national team for the whole of the last 15 years, also still going strong and playing well enough to win the frame. I want to believe height has moved a little bit far from the yellow. His intention is supported to the center pocket on the left, not by bank, but have a direct cut. The bank is kind of risky. He must cut it sharp. He goes for the bank and misses. It was always risky. It was always risky. And yes, he has not played like the guy that boasts all of that experience, having played top class pool in Uganda and Kenya and Tanzania and Zambia and South Africa and as far as China. Uganda's national female champion does have another chance to demonstrate exactly why she is one of those top class female players. She gets to miss in a shot where she played very well, especially the defensive aspect of it. David Mbodibike has defeated Amina Faith Uganda. It is now 10 frames to 13. The Ugandans not just in the lead, but also confirmed winners in the match. This is Collins Tway, going for a sharp cut of the yellow to the center corner pocket bottom of the screen. He cuts it sharp, gets it in, moves the white ball around the cushions of the table, and the man plays white ball perfectly for black. And we'll be winning this frame, more certain than not. Maybe for Anka Sheila, another lesson learned that when a more experienced player than yourself gives you chances, always utilize them. For Collins Way, a chance to pull one back and lessen the deficit. He wins the frame. It is now 10 for the Chana Knights and 13 for the Ugandans. This one will perhaps be the last frame of the day. It's actually going to be played between Rashida as we await her opponent. My apologies, the frame that was played by Anka Sheila was the very last of the match. This one will be the final score in the match. It has ended Kenya 1, 12, and Ugandan 2 pretty much the female cranes 13. How are you, Julie?
I'm okay. How are you?
Thank you for the job.
Thank you. Well done. You're welcome. You're welcome. Chobendeka. Kyasanyukira wini ya.
Faith. Well done. She's shy. Okay, that's it. See you in the next one, guys.